Hi, I'd like to share you a little story about borrowing a jack. It was late at night. I was coming home from a trip out of town when I heard this funny sound coming from the front of the car. Then it started to swerve. I assumed that I had a flat tire, so I pulled over, and sure enough, as I took a look at the front wheel, the tire was flat. So I proceeded to dig into the back of the car. I pulled out the spare tire and I pulled out the tire iron, but lo and behold, I had no jack. So as I looked around, I could see that there was a farmhouse about a half a mile away. And what I decided to do was to go walk over to the farmhouse and knock on the door and ask them for a jack. Well, as I walked towards the farmyard, I realized, it's very late, and it's kind of rude of me to have to come knocking on the door this late at night. I was really stupid for not having a jack, but I need a jack, and this is probably the best way of solving the problem. So as I moved forward, I kept worrying about what the responses from the farmer would be and what would happen and how I would explain myself. And as I moved forward and got closer to the door, I was concerned that how rude it was, and I was concerned about the jack, and I knocked on the front door, and as I knocked on the door opened up, and the farmer, before he had a chance to say anything, I said, "You can keep your damn jack. I probably don't work anyway." And so that's the story, and that's just to basically let us know that when we go out thinking about the worst that can come, that sometimes we can just be considered that we're borrowing a jack. And thank you for listening.